Good morning. Just sitting here planning out my meals for next week. Actually came up with a meal that both Juan and I can have, so very excited about that. Okay, are we ready to begin Sunday? First and foremost, I want to say a very happy birthday to Michelle. I hope she has an amazing birthday today. She deserves every bit of it. Okay, and now let's get going. Okay, so we need to come up with our feeling, our intention to carry with us throughout the day. I'm going to go with understanding. Get that written in my book here. I have to tell you, I'm falling back in love with doing everything in a notebook. Going back to my roots, so to speak. I got my work page. Now I've got my meal page, and it's just kind of nice. Okay, so what are our 3 goals that we came up with for today? Make sure that they're small, make sure that they're accurate, timely, make sure you're going to be able to actually accomplish them. We don't want a huge goal. We want a goal, hey, Laura, we need to reschedule too. You want to make sure that we can get them done. So if it's a huge project like, I don't know, clean the living room, let's make the goal that we're going to organize the movies. Then if we can keep going, then we keep going, but we've accomplished that goal. And then if the whole living room gets done, well, then the goals for like the next 5 days have been accomplished. So I will message you depending upon what time we're done with the live to see when we can fit you in. Are you feeling better? That's number 1, because you need to be feeling better. If you don't, you need tea, you need apple cider vinegar, and you need sleep. Period. And hot showers. Okay, I guess I did have some suggestions. I just couldn't think about them yesterday. Yesterday was so crazy. We had, I don't want to call it a family emergency. I don't want to call it a family crisis. We had a family event happen last night, so I was unable to do live. So everybody is fine, everything like that. It just, my mind was in a million other places, and there was no way I was going to be able to do live. Okay. All right. Now, our dinner. What are we having for dinner tonight? I've got my soup. Juan's got his Frito chicken. Giuseppe has been doing all sorts of different crazy things, so we'll just let him pick with what he wants. He's got lots of options here. So meals are done. Appointments for today, all figured out. Had to do one reschedule. Not a big deal. Always available to do that. It's just unfortunately my times have shrunk. So they may be changing again. I don't know, but we'll see. I'm really loving my notebook. I'm not loving the size. Because all I had was this huge thing, and we all know that I like smaller things. I like things I can fit in my purse. But when bills are paid and groceries are planned out for the next month, then if I have extra money, I will buy myself a smaller notebook. Okay, let's see. We did our planning, appointments taken care of. Make sure when you plan your appointments, you are allotting for doctors being late, doctors being early, traffic, all that other wonderful stuff. So, okay, Now, let's talk self care. Ah, where is that hair? There it is. Okay. Actually, let's talk Wednesday. So, Wednesday is meal day. Like I said, I'm sitting down, I'm planning out my meals for the week. Instead of lining it up Sunday through Saturday, I decided, you know what? I've got one meal for one, I've got two meals for one. Let's just do meal one, meal two. And then I usually go switch between three different options, um, because that gives me one, two, three. That gives me three different choices. No, that can't be right. I can go one, two, three. Yeah, that gives me three different choices for using a duo. If I want to do two separate things. And actually, one of the meals that I'm making him is great for me, with my little weight loss, learning how to eat better, however you want to put it, goal. Um, so I only have to make two meals this coming Sunday, plus all the other prep, like the hard boiled eggs and the sandwich crackers and all that other stuff. So, but we're good there. Okay. Um, where am I? I'm still reeling from last night, I guess. Okay. We need to eat all our meals, drink all our water, take all our meds. Now, obviously, we can't do all that right now. We can't have it all done by 7 a.m. Central Standard Time or Central Time. So focus on breakfast. Focus on what you want to eat for breakfast. Focus on that morning water to get your innards moving. Um, and then from there, then we can focus on lunch, and then we can focus on dinner. So I did really good last night, tracking all my food. I was on pace. I was under points until the situation happened last night. Then I went over because I had a glass of wine. Oh well. Um, so we're going to work with it again today. Loving movement definitely needs to happen today. I don't care if you guys do a 5-minute walk. I don't care if you do a 2-minute walk. Just make sure that you're getting out and you're doing some extra movement compared to what you usually do. Also, don't forget to pamper. Pamper is so very, very important because it keeps our cookie jar full. All right. So let's head into the cleaning, the nitty gritty, right? This is the stuff that why we're all here. And, we want to keep it small, contained. We don't want turn the other way. We don't want our cleaning to take over our lives. We want to be able to do other things, fun things, different things. We want that balance in our life because otherwise it's not any fun. I mean, we're here to live. We're not here to clean. So keep it to the small steps. That one curl, let's see if I fluff it up, if it does anything. Okay. So we need to make our bed, preferably with nobody in it. And if we have not changed our sheets, make sure you change your sheets prior to making the bed. So, because you don't want to have to do something twice, right? So, what's the point of making the bed, then changing, later on at night, changing the sheets and then washing the sheets, and then you got to make the bed again? That's no, silly, too much work. Don't do that. So, make the bed, preferably with nobody in it. If you're changing the sheets, make the bed later, unless you've got a spare set. Because, that extra person, that lump doesn't look very good. A swish and swipe in the bathroom. So simple. Don't make it more than what it is, people. You're wiping off the rim of the toilet. You're wiping off the spots on the counter. You're wiping off the spots on the mirror. Use toilet paper to do it if you have to. I found, well, Jasek found and I have embraced with our journey into helping the environment. He was watching some video on life hacks, and it showed how to make a newspaper liner for the little trash cans. So we started doing that. So now we're not even using the plastic bags for that. So this Saturday, when I go grocery shopping, I will take all my bags in to get them recycled, and we will use the newspaper liners. Oh, that gives me an excuse to go buy a Wednesday newspaper too. I like Wednesday newspapers. They have a meal plan in there too. So, okay, sorry. Looks like we're doing a little squirrel today. Oh, look at that. It's 11 minutes in. Wouldn't that make sense, huh? Very curly today. All right. Laundry. Get that one full cycle done. So this morning, while you're sitting here listening to me, before you go running out the door, before you get involved in everything else, unless of course you got animals, because they kind of require you to get involved right away. Make sure you get that laundry switched over to the next item on its list. So if it's on dry, it needs to get folded and put away. If it's being sorted, it needs to get washed. If you don't sort, and that's fine because I don't sort, then you just need to wash. So I don't have the room in my bathroom to sort. I wash on cold. Number one, it cuts down on energy waste. And number two, the colors won't bleed. Not like we got a lot of colors going on in this home. All right, hotspot room rescue. You can do this. You can do the 10-minute thing, maybe 15-minute clean at night. Your morning cleaning is all dependent upon your nighttime cleaning. This is why the nighttime routine is so valuable, because it really changes what you have to do in the morning. So if you don't do the nighttime cleaning because you're tired, you don't do the dishes because you're tired, which is a very real thing, right? We get tired. Then come the morning, not only do you got to get ready for the day, but then you got to do last night's dishes. You have to do last night's clean if you want the home looking decent, if you've got people coming over. So taking those 10 minutes and really getting the home ready for tomorrow, or taking those 10 minutes and doing the dishes or throwing them in the dishwasher, even when you're tired, really makes a big difference. And that is why, like, doing the dishes, do them right after dinner before you leave the kitchen. Do them, before you get involved with something else. Just push through it. Or if you got kids, assign it to them. Chores help develop character, and it teaches them to be more responsible as adults. So scientists have told me. My eldest did not have a ton of chores. He had a couple chores, but I'd say he's pretty dang responsible. So, all right. Kids can do a room rescue in their room also, just to keep it up. Don't forget to do a weekly home blessing item. Lord knows my home needs a weekly home blessing. It has not gotten it yet. So we'll see what happens. Do some during. All right, your mission for today. We are really getting prepped for holidays here, because for the next 3 days, you basically have the exact same mission. You're going to do a hotspot fire drill. What is a hotspot fire drill as opposed to just a hotspot? Hotspot, 2 minutes. Hotspot fire drill, 15. So, or you could do 10. You're making it more consecutive, and you're only really still focusing on those areas where items seem to collect and pile up. So that's today's mission and tomorrow's mission. And then Friday, you're just doing basically the same thing, only just in your entryway. So we're really getting ready to do some decorating and stuff like that and get ready for people showing up for the holidays and all those wonderful things. The paper mission for today, this doesn't apply to everybody, just because from what I've talked to with people, it really doesn't apply to everybody. Donate some books. If you've got a ton of books sitting there, donate some books. I don't have a ton of books anymore. I have donated a lot of them, and the ones that I have, I'm not getting rid of. So a lot of my books now are on my Nook, or they're on my computer here on my Amazon app, or they're on Audible. I do still love the feeling of a book, but if I really want to read a book, I will go to the library. Um, and then that book doesn't stay in my home. So I've really, because books take up a lot of space. They take up a lot of space. You know what? Maybe I could go through my cookbooks. I don't have a lot of those left either, but maybe I could go through my cookbooks and see what I could get rid of. Okay, the hair's done. All right. Make sure also the kids get their chores done. They cannot use school as an excuse. We also have work. So, see, work cancels out school. Then we still have to clean the home. They can still do chores, whether it's just folding laundry, taking out the garbage, doing the floors, doing the dishes. Nothing in the home is hard. Okay? Nothing in the home is really all that hard to do. Okay? It each takes its own separate effort, right? But everybody lives there. So there's no reason why they can't do some chores. All right. So that is the morning. I hope everybody has an amazing Wednesday. Don't forget meal plan for the next week. Um, like I said, my meal plan basically, okay, say we had a normal household with normal hours that people work. It would still be me planning 2 dinners for the week: Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday. It would still be me planning 2 dinners for the week. So maybe 3, because you got the weekends, right? Um, so don't look at it as, oh my goodness, I got to plan 21 meals for the week. No, you really don't. Um, you can have breakfast. Breakfast is probably one of the easiest ones that you can freeze. Breakfast burritos freeze, breakfast sandwiches freeze. You can make up a bunch of pancakes. You can make up a bunch of waffles. You can make up a bunch of French toast sticks. That all that stuff freezes. Um, so breakfast is one of the easiest ones to make ahead of time. So once you have your meal list, go, like I said, go for 2 meals. Now, if you have a bigger family, that's when it makes it harder because leftovers become scarce. So you could double, triple recipes to make sure that you have enough. Um, then you need to go through your refrigerator and make sure you've got all the stuff out that you don't need. Pantry, cleaning supplies, check them, see what you need. Office supplies, check them, see what you need. Bathroom supplies, check them, see what you need. Remember, like I say every week, you don't have to do this all at one time. You don't even have to do this all on Wednesday. So, day before you go grocery shopping or the day before you do your errands, check the cleaning supplies, check the office supplies, check the bathroom supplies. So, you can go there, because then that way you know right then and there. Because maybe when you check it, like if you checked it today and you don't go grocery shopping till Saturday, something could run out in that time, or something could come into the home. So spread it out if you need to. Don't forget to also make sure that you have balanced your checkbook. You know how much money you have in there. So that way, you know how many groceries you can buy. All right. And now that's it for Wednesday. Laura, I will be messaging you, and I hope everybody else has an amazing day. All right. I love you guys. I will see you tonight. Bye.